Morning guys and girls. I've just set off this morning on the way now towards Oviedo in the northwestern part of Spain. Just getting a little bit look at this here between the valley. Check out the mist, a low-lying cloud. I'm only going to get some little bits and pieces. So I'm currently about 330 kilometers away from where I need to be for my collection. So speed camera alerts. Wow, look at this scene here, it looks quite serene. Look at this little village engrossed in all the mist and fog. It looks almost magical. Look how low-lying that is there. Bit of magic up in the mountains, about 160 miles away from the French border, but we're not going to be turning right, we're going to be turning left as we head up closer. We're going to be skirting past Bilbao, Santander, doing a left. We're not going to be going quite as far as La Coruña, where I was the other week, or however many weeks it was, with the gearbox issues in the other little 450. So yeah, very, very spooky, let's just say. Well, I'll get burnt off soon anyway. Dropping down towards, well, we're heading towards Santander. We're not dropping down, we're not a million miles away from there, about 100 kilometers. Just thought I'd get this cool shot in of the thingy there, the gas. And then down here you can see the coast. It's a nice stretch as you're dropping down, heading towards Santander. You can see like the cliffs. Here, there's no overtaking down here. We see you, cheeky speed camera. We know you're there. Done this stretch here many a times in a motorbike as well. It's Cantabria Infinita. Now again here you've got some big drops, big climbs. So here, retarded time.
There are lane closures ahead.
We've got big hills, you see big climbs up there, up in the mountains again. And this you'll see just skirting your cliffs. near the harbours. 74 kilometres from Santander. Now white BM, bugger off, not sitting in my braking zone here. There's, you got all the cliffs around here. So now hurry up, go. Come on, white car, hurry up. There's a lane's closing here, go. This truck's gonna have to come across. So here, you definitely don't want to fall off here. You don't want to fall asleep in and around here next to the cliffs for obvious reasons. And I've been across here years ago. It's been windy, foggy and rainy, and trust me, you don't want to come off. You do not want to come off anywhere around here because it's pretty much lights out, and that's not even no joke. Sometimes you might think I'm being a bit overly dramatic, but believe me, there's no drama when I tell you got to be careful. Some of the roads in Spain, just over some of it, Spain especially, some parts of Portugal, Italy, you've got to be very, very careful. You don't lose your brakes, and there's literally no exaggerations either. But yeah, that drop there when you're heading towards Santander, Jesus, honestly. Yeah, do it in the dry, in the daytime. So I've done it at night time with mist and fog. Sometimes you had to drop down that slow. Sometimes you could only kind of navigate where the bends were, is looking at your sat nav to tell you where the lefts, rights were. And honestly, that was probably one of the scariest experiences, because I knew I've been there in the daytime and I knew what it was like if you came off. And at night time with that fog, bloody hell. And if anyone's ever done it at night, you know, in the winter with fog and raining, write in the comments, truck drivers, how scary that bit of road can be if you're heavy. Then again, it's up, down, dropping down, going up, dropping down. Retarded time. Hope and pray you don't lose your brakes. And again, just skirting this coastline here. It's just all very, very nice. Now this bit, like as you can see, it's not as bad now. You've got another road at the side of you. But the bit where I showed you before, where the cliffs, again, can be extremely peligroso. The sea is definitely not very forgiving. Worst experience I think I had on a ship going from Santander to Portsmouth. Oh, honestly, it was a 31-hour crossing. I was in bed being seasick for 15 hours out of the crossing. That was by far the worst experience ever. Honestly, I've never felt so sick in my life. It was very, very rough, very choppy. It was in a winter crossing. I think it might be like a winter crossing, and honestly, the Bay of Biscay was just outrageously bad. And that was before I found my cure for the seasickness. stretch of coastline here again. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I love being near the sea. Don't know what it is about the water, but it just intrigues me. I find it very, very calming, very relaxing, even though I know probably the dangers of the deep water. As long as I can go in there hip deep, not quite waist deep. I could probably do waist deep, but I just don't like knowing what could be potentially in deep water. That's their habitat. I could end up dragging me down into their habitat and munching on me. So yeah, it's a strange one. It's a catch-22, isn't it? I love the water. I like a swimming pool where I know if there's nothing in there, I know the depth of it. Sometimes if you go out in the sea, you could go out and it can be shallow 1 minute, the next you go out another 5-6 feet and it just drops off. And when it drops like that, it just scares you. Well, not you, but it scares me. Don't know how deep it could potentially drop. But yeah, it's a lovely stretch of coast. I've currently got the traffic I sat behind, monitoring the traffic to try and catch any potential speeders or whatever. Just making sure the guys have got the ITVs, summer, which is basically the MOT and the road tax, and obviously speeding. Very like alpine, Switzerland kind of vibe to it. And again, here in the winter, you'll definitely be getting some snow. Hello guys and girls, bloody boiling. Right, we've just finished loading now from our place near Oviedo. So now, time to get up the road a little bit here. I've not got really much time left to go, so it's absolutely scorching. It's honestly, it's now, what time are we on local? 4 o'clock local. So I've got to be done. Let me set my alarm. About 7:45 tonight. Right, alarm's already on. Right, let's get out of here. It's absolutely boiling. And the people here, very, very friendly again. They said they don't speak a word of English, and they definitely appreciated speaking Spanish to him here, because he was saying sometimes if you get some drivers from overseas, it takes forever trying to use Google Translate. Things get lost in translation, and it gets a bit annoying all round. So yeah, let's get out of here. I'm going to get up the road as far as I can, heading back towards Bilbao. I'll probably have to end up parking up. I'm not going to make Iruña tonight, it's too far. I'm not going to, it's 385 kilometers to Iruña. So I'm not going to be able to make that. Give me 1 minute. Oh, let's just pull in here a second. Whew. Make sure we've got everything set up correctly before we go. Make sure we've got everything to send off the paperwork to the office before we set off. Right, we've got the all okay from the office. Now Sat nav has decided to work, and let's go. I've got the AC on cranking, full whack, and I'm going to fill up in Uruña tomorrow. I'm not going to make it today. I'm going to have to go the whole way around. No, it's alright. Let's do the Spanish roundabout, so you stay all the way on the outside, because we're going to be coming off. So this is how you do the Spanish roundabout. We don't do the English way. Now, really and truly, I shouldn't. If you're meant to do it like properly in Spain, don't indicate at all till you're coming off. Now, I've got to take this lane here to get myself across.
Exit the roundabout onto the slip road.
And I've got enough AdBlue and diesel to get me to Uruña tomorrow.
In 600 meters at the roundabout, take the first exit and stay on AS17.
Now they're saying this load here is only 5 tons.
Exit the roundabout onto
Some
AS17.
bloody heavy 5 tons, this. It feels definitely not 5 tons. Slightly more, I'd say.
In 600 meters, take the A64 exit towards Puerto de Sierra, Santander. Take the A64 exit. Continue for 188 kilometers.
Hope you've enjoyed it. After this one, I'm going to have a little break, let you guys catch up with some of the videos, and I'm going to try to do one a week. An hour and a half, or whatever. Try to condense it all. So I try to do one every couple of days. Like I said, it's just when we've been somewhere we haven't been for well, I've not been for a while, but for you guys as my viewers and subscribers, you've not seen me go yet. So you know, I've got to try to break it down in a couple of videos for you, because over long distances you can't really just condense it all into that 1 hour. So you won't get to see some of the nice roads, some of the nice sights. Now these are one of the many tunnels again in Spain. Absolutely massive tunnels. So if you're claustrophobic, don't come to some parts of Spain. Like you go through the mountains, not through, underneath the mountains. I guess you're going through, yeah. Through and underneath a mountain. If you're scared of heights, if you're claustrophobic, don't drive a wagon in Spain or Italy. So when we came down the other way before, obviously we couldn't see the mountains behind us, so now on the way back you can see what an imposing national park this is. And all these people are rock climbing, mountain climbing. I tell you what, I'll give it to you. You guys are crazy. Especially the ones that do all that free climbing with no bloody ropes. You guys have lost your bloody minds. Going up with a little bag, some chalk, the crampons and whatever little things you use to fix yourself to the wall. You guys are off it. Mental health problems. Come on, just get her on. Don't just pull in front of a bloody braking zone. Tell you what, I love these trees here. My God, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Green's my favourite colour. I'm not just saying that. Listen, for all you guys out there that are smokers, you'll catch my drift. I don't smoke anyway, but I'm saying green really is my favourite colour. I love the nature. Honestly, nature really is amazing when you think some of the beautiful sights that there are in this world that we've not yet seen. I think I could probably walk up this one here to my right. It's not that high. Could take me a little while, mind you, but I think I could walk that. I could manage that. Famous last words. So next time, if I'm parked up anywhere, if I've got any kind of time, if I've got any trails, I might go do a bit of trail walking. But sadly, where I'm going to be parking up in Calais, I'm not going to have many bloody trails to walk up. Cambio de sentido, change of direction. Excuse me. Throat slightly getting better. I'll tell you what before, guys, I bought a lovely ice cold appetizer and I bought another one. Now I went to this cafe before. I couldn't feel it was too busy in there. People were eating. I'm not trying to disturb them. I was only is Sepsa petrol station, but honestly that's what petrol stations should be bloody like. You've absolutely got families going in there, you've got workers taking their breaks, you've got it was fantastically cheap. So I had a chicken fillet sandwich, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, chips and a large Coke. I think it was like, let me check the receipt. It's only €7.75. Call it about £7. Now, had I gone, if I would have been in England, gone to WH Smith's, got some BS meal deal, £6, some cardboard shitty sandwich, a bag of crisps and a bottle of something for like £6 or whatever it would be, compared to what I just paid over ages ago, to how much of a rip-off England actually is for a lot of things. It's a nice look at that beach there. Look how rough that is there. Extremely rough. If you're a surfer, sweet. Kite surfer. Now I was saying before, a lot of the guys from Madrid come up north for the summer holidays because it's nowhere near as hot up here than it is down south. Now Madrid gets very hot. Being in the centre of Spain, it's a lot hotter. We don't get the breeze like off the coast. So if they've been living in that heat, excruciating heat all year, come summertime, that's the last thing you want to be stopping is in Madrid. They'll come up further north where it's a bit cooler. You still get sunshine, cool, and you got some decent beaches. So the more affluent, now some, don't get me wrong, they do go south, but the majority head north. Right, look guys, I'm parked up for the night here now. All parked up safe and sound. We've got a couple of convoy exceptionals, well a couple, I suppose, bloody 4 of them. Parked up everywhere for Repsol here, so the Spanish truck stops, again it's free. Thing's bloody massive, he's got a flat tyre there. Thing's massive, it's huge. Now there's 4 of them. Absolutely bloody massive. Mi amigo. That thing is huge. Siemens. I think it's huge. Now there's this weird bloke. I've just come out to do a recording here. There's this bloke with a white car there, walking about, looking a bit suspicious. So I'm going to go and get his number plate. He's just walking around, keeps checking out the trailers. So I thought I'll get him on here. Try and make it too obvious. He keeps walking into the woods. Best not be one of these gay doggers. I'm going to tell this fella here if he's got a whether he's got a flat tyre. No, I was telling him just in case he's not got a, in case his tyre's slightly flat. He said it's okay, just with a load, it's parked up. So now there's 4 more. He said he's just parked up here in case the police pull him with the 4 special convoy exceptionals. So I'm going to go for a walk after this. We're going to show you this one. We've stopped. I did the massive one in France the other day. So this is a Spanish one on the A8 on the way towards Santander. Again, completely free. It's a Repsol petrol station. But yeah, I'm going to try and get that guy in shot after, because he's looking a bit bloody dodgy, whether he's a dog or whatever. I don't know what he's doing. He's been walking around, looking around at the truck. So I'm going to do a lap and walk back in a minute, just to see, get his number plate, in case if in the morning I get up and something's slightly awry. So now, before, I'll show you where I was parked. I parked away from everybody just in case not to disturb me with a running fridge. See where the Repsol sign is there. I was parked just in here. Now these had plenty of room to get out, but the guy said, oh, you can't park there in case of these convoy exceptionals catch you. I'm like, for goodness sake. He could have reversed out. The first one could have gone straight away. Second could have gone no problem. But I thought, you know what, stuff it, I'll go and move anyway. So yeah, there's 4 of these massive things. Huge. Gonna go to the restaurant after. They've got a hotel here. But I'm gonna I'll have a quick look at the restaurant, and I'm going to try and see what this fella's doing. So these things are massive. So yeah, as I came off the slip road before, one of them had stopped right on the entrance to the slip road. Things are huge. Absolutely massive. So I'll have a look inside the restaurant in a minute, and then just to show you about, it's still red hot. Then I'm going to double back and show you around the that dodgy bloke. I honestly don't know. I honestly think now, if he is gay, nothing wrong against gay people, that's your kind of thing. But let's just say it's not my cup of tea, if you catch me drift. We've got a kids play area, and these are here. Look at the length of that thing. Bloody massive. So let's check out what the restaurant's saying. I'll come back and get some scran. So now all these, there's a load of these in Spain, completely free, the Repsols, whatever they are. Then I'll come back and get some food after. So yeah. Hola, buenas. ¿Es abierto para comer después? ¿Es cerrado? ¿A qué hora se abre? ¿No se abre hasta mañana? ¿Hay microondas? ¿Puedo utilizar? ¿No microondas? Ay, ay, ay. ¿Hay nada? ¿Hasta mañana? ¿A 4? Pero, vale, muchas gracias. Vale. I can't get any food. I'll go to the other side there. No microwave. Well, that's a pain. Right, we'll check out the pet station, see what we've got in there, and then we'll go and check out this fella. Now, to be honest, that's very, very, very strange for Spain to this one to be closed like that, unless we're doing some refurbishments. But it's closed till tomorrow. So that's not really very indicative of what these are like, because normally you can go and get some food in a restaurant, it's no problem at all. You can go in, get food, so there's toilets in there. Now really, I wanted to go and park next to the orange truck in the shade, but obviously with my running fridge I'm not going to park and disturb the curtain siders. Now with these bloody cars, there was loads of room before, and the cars had parked in the shade, so they've messed it up for me, so I'm going to have to stay where I am. But it's not too bad now. This sun's going to go down afterwards, the temperature's going to drop. And I'm going to go do some laps of this car park after. Now there's a guy, he's getting off again here now, and I can't get his number plate. See, he's going up again now, look. He's driving up to another truck, he's going to park there now. And he's going to start getting out and start looking, so. We're going to see. So I was going to park here in the shade, away from all these guys. But I'm parked up there. And I want to see what this guy's doing. Now the guys are cooking outside, nothing wrong with that. We've got some Romania, Lithuania, Spain, England. So yeah, so number plate 1936KPC, in case anything goes a bit dodgy here, because he keeps moving and looking. Oh, yeah. It's alright. Let's go and get my phone, get my bank card, and go and get some food inside the petty station. Right, now there's this guy again. Let me check underneath the fridge. Right, and this guy keeps walking around here. Like I said, it's a bit sus, but I think he might be a bit gay. I'm going to check the rear of my trailer in a minute to get him on film. Because this is, like I said, this has happened quite a few times now. And you've got to trust your instinct. Right, let's check the trailer. Padlock still okay. The steel's still alright. So there's that fella there, just lurking about. Seriously. I honestly think he's looking for a bit of action. Jog on, pal. You ain't going to get any action around here. The only thing you might get is a bit of a one suit to the face. No, I'm not saying anything, obviously. I'm not advocating for violence. But if someone's trying to eye you up, or eye your trailer up, now I've got to go to sleep after. You've got to, what do I keep saying? Risk mitigation. So yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on him, because I've noticed him now quite a few times. Right, let's have one last. I don't know where he's gone again. But yeah, he's been lurking in and around the trucks. So yeah, I'm really not sure about this fella.